Hi, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I feel like my face is ashy, but my neck is greasy.
Shit.
It's mad crazy. Like, and you look small, I look big as fuck. What's happening?
Cook some chicken on your neck. What's going on?
Nope. Where's Leo? I had pork ribs again today.
Oh shit, Leo. My Muslim brothers, I apologize. She's not living right.
What?
And she's getting high as well.
And I'm gonna put some coconut oil on. Look, I'm gonna put some coconut oil on.
The fuck? Diddy will love that shit. That's Diddy. Shit, hold on. That's Diddy approved.
This is probably better than baby oil though.
Put some coconut oil in that dick.
Yeah, it's probably hey granny. Coconut oil is probably better than baby oil.
Yeah, I already have coconut
oil. Yeah. Instead of using baby oil, y'all get yourselves then baby oil. Oh my gosh, what is instead of using baby oil, y'all get. What are you doing, Gleo?
I was turning the thing down. What's up? Tell them how to follow the show.
Well, you're here, so please press subscribe and like the video, and then just comment, "Hey, how you doing?" or put your right hand up. And then go to Facebook, and click follow Truth Be Told Podcast, and then Instagram. We have 2 pages. We have Truth Be Told Podcast and Truth Be Told Podcast 365. Just hit follow. Over there.
In the building.
Mm-hmm.
In the building.
Yeah, Granny, it's so good. So good. I mean, I don't look much different, but I feel a little better. But my neck looks kind of greasy, but it's like nothing there. So what? Y'all, I had a run-in with a homeless guy. He stole my mother's phone, so I had to go back and get it. Thank God for shout out to Life 360. So when I told my son, he was like, "I bet you."
Why you gotta mention he was homeless? Why you can't just say a guy? Like you had to throw the
because he was. I don't even know if he was homeless. He might have just been a bum.
Everybody outside is not homeless. They just outside.
Thank you. What? Nigga, he's homeless. Okay, he was filthy.
Niggas on the street asking for money and not homeless. They just don't want to work.
A bum, whatever it was. He wasn't at fucking work. And he had somebody else's property, turned the fucking volume down, and was acting like it wasn't ringing.
Lucky he could have took that shit and threw it in the garbage.
Why would he do that? Then you would just leave the shit alone. Why would you even do that? And who still takes people's phones? You can't do anything with them.
If he didn't take it, you wouldn't got it back. What do you want to leave? He
did take it. He was not at the destination which he fucking left it.
God put that nigga in the position to take that phone because he was honest enough to give it back. God.
No, he was not honest.
God.
I was calling, he didn't answer. So I got on Life 360. and we fucking tracked the phone, and I seen him.
God
Whatever.
put it
No,
in
he
the
did
bum
not.
hands. Bum hands saved your mother's phone.
Bum hand saved her phone. Okay, whatever.
Bum hands.
Y'all, listen. If you see somebody's fucking property, give it to the store owner or some shit. Taking people's shit is like not the thing anymore. I can't get jiggy with that. That's so whack.
If you're a bum, don't sell it for drugs. Do what God would do.
What would God do? He would return it to the owner.
God would I don't know what God would do. Jesus would do. What would Jesus do?
Return it to the owner. So when I told my son, he was like, I bet you have PTSD from when the homeless lady spit on you. And I did. I had to get the fuck out of there. I wanted to bob him in his head, but I just snatched that shit. I'm like, give my fucking phone.
Bums, how many of us love them?
So there, I took a picture of him, right? And then I was recording him while I was driving away, and the nigga was waving at me.
Good.
Like, huh?
Glad he waved at you.
That's crazy.
Fucking call
Leave people's things alone.
Bums, how many of us love them? Bums.
Yo, losing your phone is like losing your fucking house or car keys or your wallet. Those 4 things.
I never lose my phone because I'm always on it.
Them shits hurt my heart. Like I just can't. I can't.
I never lose my phone.
Never say. Well, you don't go anywhere to lose your phone, but never say never.
They should make phones like a personal part of your body, like your penis. Like there should be attachment of a phone. Like you should be able to attach your phone to your body. Like you got a phone attachment, like part of my body. Like just attach it to me so it can't go. I can never lose it. You know what I mean? Like a tattoo.
No, I don't even put the phone to my ear. I'm either if I don't have my earpiece,
I'm gonna tape like get it incisioned like in.
I don't want no phone on my body. No,
never want to lose my phone. And
I don't want a phone on my person. Not on my hip, not in my back pocket.
For my cheaters out there, you know, you get your phone incision in your wrist, so when your girl try to go through it, you could just punch her in the mouth and say it's a reaction because you touching your arm and shit. Punch in the motherfucking mouth.
That's wild. That's actually abuse as well. But yeah, if there's nothing to hide, you wouldn't have to go through all of that.
There's never nothing to hide, but women always want to look for something. You look for something, you're gonna find this fist in your mouth. That's not
why though.
Because you're going through my phone. Won't go through my phone.
But if there's nothing to hide, then what's the problem?
If there's nothing to hide, then don't go through the phone.
How the fuck we know it's nothing to hide? If you feel like there's nothing to hide, why is it an issue if a woman wants to go through your phone?
Why do you want to go to my phone for? Only reason you should.
Because we want to see what y'all lying about. Because niggas always lie.
Niggas always lie. Okay, niggas lie.
I do not trust men.
Men lie. Women lie.
But men. I think all men are cheaters. And I think one's a cheater, always a cheater.
All right, if you think that, then don't go through the phone. You already got your answer. So what are you going to do?
But I still need to know. I can't feel like you fucking playing me behind my back.
You already know. You said women and men are all cheaters, so you don't need the validation. Validation is already in your brain. You already have that preconceived perception that we are cheaters, so we will be that, and then you will leave my phone alone.
But I need to know though.
Oh, you want to know? You want concrete evidence so you can take it to court?
Yeah. So, if I want to backhand you or break up or yell or whatever, I just need to see, the evidence.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Yes, happy Tuesday, y'all. I am Dana, aka Vintage.
Vintage is a word that's, you got to look it up. And I say it in my special, it means like rare, one of a kind. It ain't like no bullshit. It's like vintage. Like vintage, yeah.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, it's like a good thing.
Right, Granny.
I let my man go through my. Oh, okay, Granny. We're gonna swear you in, Granny. You telling the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Granny said that nigga my phone. Granny, you better stop letting niggas go through your phone. Fuck around. You got a picture in there from '88.
Listen.
I'm gonna swear. Noli, what up? What you fucking? Don't you ever come disrespect me? Come on my show.
She says hi to us first, and then she always says hi to you. Will you stop?
I will take your wheelchair and spin that shit 1,000,000 times. Man, I'm the king of the radio, king of the podcast. I'm King Glenn. You already know what the fuck it is.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Nah, I'm not even gonna fret. Like, you gotta be my man to be able to go through my phone. Like, I'll delete everything so this way I can start fresh. Because I do entertain certain shit. I don't send pictures or anything like that. But as far as conversation, I entertain bullshit just to kill time. So I would have to delete some, like, a lot of things out of my DM and text message and Facebook Messenger and Snapchat and WhatsApp. Anywhere I share pictures, I would have to delete messages.
Welcome to the show, Truth Be Told Podcast. If you don't know, now you know. Please share the live and do what you got to do to get us out there. The algorithm, you already know the vibes. We're gonna get some. I want to get into this Diddy shit real quick because they just dropped this law&crime. You know they are friends and they never report us for taking their shit. But Diddy he is trying to say he was mentally incapacitated and he didn't know none of this shit that happened and he was just fucking mad, far gone, and he's trying to make a defense of insanity.
But isn't that admitting that he did do something? Then that is admitting that he did something.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do the drugs, drugs are gonna lead you to
That's not true.
I don't know a nigga that's doing crazy drinking and smoking and crazy shit don't follow. Like, you knew that could potentially lead to a bad.
Thank you.
So you are your own worst enemy. Like, you are responsible for your actions, no matter.
What kind of no? We're not gonna blame this on alcohol and drugs. Because those things do not automatically make you a rapist.
Yes, it does.
Do the nasty thing that he was doing. Sometimes people, no, that's not true. Sometimes people are just drug addicts and alcoholics.
No.
That doesn't make them do the things that he was doing. That's crazy. All of that is already in him.
What the truth?
Drugs and alcohol.
Exactly. He knew what he was doing. All of that was already in him. It's just the drugs and shit he was able to give to people to fucking sedate them.
Okay.
To be able to fucking rape them and to make them fucking be sleeping and waking up with condoms in their butts and they fucking jaws hurting and shit like that. Like, I'm not taking that. That he's admitting that he did those things and now he's gonna try to act like he has a drug problem. Nah, nobody. Nope, it's not the same.
You said drugs don't make you do shit.
Drugs don't make you rape people.
The drugs don't make you do anything. They make you kill. Niggas, a lot of niggas killed over drugs.
What do you mean?
Drugs make you do crazy shit. What are you talking about? You think drugs? Why do you think they banning drugs for? You think drugs was a good drug thing?
Glam.
It wouldn't make it illegal?
Glam.
Shit. You know what I mean? Niggas done went crazy.
You have to have that already in you. There is no fucking drug that says...
Niggas son fuck crackheads because they was too fucking drunk.
And they going right to crackheads are not fucking killing people.
Yes,
crackheads are not killing people. They're stealing.
That wasn't my analogy I was making. I said I saw a lot of niggas fuck crackheads because they was drunk. Niggas said,
you said what?
I saw a lot of sober niggas was drunk fucking crackhead because they was too drunk. They took some crackhead pussy. You know, crackhead pussy is bad pussy.
That's not.
If you would fuck a crackhead, you would kill a nigga. Cause that's
get out of here. Please stop. Now you no. That's not an example. You cannot put those two together.
Let me play some Diddy shit.
Potential mental health defense. The proposed questions, the potential from a brand new potential mental health defense. The proposed questions, the potential jurors as they begin showing up to court. We're going to get into the proposed questions, the potential jurors as they begin showing up to court. We're going to get into the latest filings and developments as the sex crimes trial for Sean Diddy Combs is about to begin. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Okay, so before we jump into the case, I want to tell you about something else real quick. We have this brand new podcast that we just dropped on Wondery Plus. It's called Karen.
Nah, nigga,
we are now
no promotion for you.
Officially beginning the Sean Combs trial. Yep, it has been reported that prospective jurors have begun arriving at the federal courthouse in downtown New York to begin the initial stage of jury selection in Diddy's long-awaited criminal case, where he faces 5 counts: racketeering, sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution. And we're going to get to the questions a little bit later on about what these jurors may be asked, and what the process may be. But there has been a flurry of new activity on the court docket leading up to this trial. So many issues that need to be sorted out. So I want to go through them. And the first one, this is something. So first, we have a interesting defense that was possibly laid out by Sean Combs' attorneys. And it appears the defense wants to argue to the jury that Combs had a diminished mental capacity, meaning we're talking about a mental health defense, that he couldn't properly form the necessary criminal intent, we call it mens rea, to commit the offenses that he's charged with. More specifically, it seems Combs wants to call Dr. Blige, MD, an assistant professor of clinical psychiatry at Columbia University and forensic psychiatrist in New York City. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the doctor's last name correctly. I apologize if I'm not. But the government claims that Dr. Aoun didn't examine Combs, but looked at all these records. And what he plans to opine about is not 100% clear because so much is redacted and blacked out in the filings. However, there are references to whether a defendant is lucid or whether a defendant can control his behavior and volitional acts and, quote, evidence of the effects of drugs and alcohol on a defendant's memory or cognitive function. So is the idea that Combs was so heavily intoxicated that he didn't know what was going on, that he didn't have the proper criminal intent to commit these?
He was too drunk. He couldn't do it.
No, first of all, if there's a doctor that's going to say some stupid shit like this, they need to have their license revoked because that doesn't even make any sense. There's no fucking drug that makes you do the nasty, heinous things that he was doing to men and women. No, it's not. No, it's not. He had that shit in him and he probably still does.
He don't. He's in jail. He can't have it in him.
It is in him, and he's putting it in people, especially because he's in jail.
Crimes. So before we get into all that, I want to explain why the government says Dr. Aoun's testimony should be excluded from trial. And essentially, it seems that whatever defense the defense is coming up with, they say it shouldn't be allowed to come in. So first argument is that under federal law, usually a mental disease or defect is usually not a legal defense unless we're talking insanity. However, there's a rare and narrow exception where a defendant can introduce mental health evidence to argue that there was no criminal.
Diddy do have a mental disease though. You know why? You know why?
Because he's a liar. That's a mental disease.
He kept it's on the records. Every time he's telling you, I told y'all we can't stop. It's a disease. When you can't do, he can't control it. So I telling y'all that we can't stop. We can't stop. It's a disease. He's screaming for help. He's help. He's help.
Yo, man, please.
He's help.
Criminal intent. And because it is so rare and so narrow, the prosecution argues that the defendant has to establish a direct link between the evidence and the specific intent required under the charged offenses. And under the federal rules, the defendant has to provide the proper notice to the government before they can introduce evidence about this. So the government argues that other rules apply too as well. There's Rule 702 regarding expert witnesses and qualified opinions they can give. There's Rule 703. It puts limits on when and how experts can testify to facts and data that are usually inadmissible. Rule 704 prevents the expert from telling the jury whether or not a defendant had the required mental state for purposes of a specific crime. That's up to the jury to decide. So here, the prosecution says the defense failed everything. Here, the prosecution says the notice was untimely, meaning it's coming in too late in the lead up to trial. This is an improper justification defense. It's irrelevant. It's unreliable, especially because the government claims there's no direct link between the mental health evidence and negating an essential element of the actual crimes that Combs is charged with. They claim that what Combs is arguing is way too general and it's confusing and it's not going to be helpful to the jury. And just going back to one specific line in the government's filing for why this testimony is inadmissible and why this doctor should not testify, it quotes a prior case, but it reads, thus, the usefulness of the expert testimony in determining whether the defendant was lucid during the course of his participation in a complex multi-year scheme is substantially reduced. And moreover, they claim that this doctor's testimony would violate the rule that I mentioned before about how an expert can't say definitively whether or not the defendant had the required mental state. The government complains that Dr. Aoun's testimony is unreliable because he didn't examine Sean Combs. He only analyzed certain medical records. And the government says that's not enough. So in conclusion, the prosecution argues that Dr. Aoun's testimony should be excluded, or they're asking the court to hold a hearing about the admissibility of this testimony. It's called the Daubert hearing. So I'm not going to lie to you. This took me hours last night to go through all of these Diddy filings, and I was
thank you, nigga. I was asleep.
Snacking, I was eating dinner, and I'll tell you what, I try to eat clean, I try to eat healthy, but shopping for healthy food is not an experience. Because for that easy as a few clicks, check out Nima. It's great to see you. We have a lot to get into. This is just part
We're not gonna do all
one.
this.
So first, let me ask you, am I outside the realm of understanding what this could possibly be? I mean, I've seen reporting about it, but it feels like what the defense may be suggesting is,
Novi. I don't want to be attached to that nonsense.
Because of drugs and alcohol or something else, he didn't have the required mental state to commit these crimes. Am I understanding that correctly?
Jesse, you nailed it. And that's exactly what the defense is trying to do here. And we all know that voluntary intoxication is not a defense to a criminal offense. So drug use, alcohol use. Yeah, if you're drugged, sure. But if you voluntarily take drugs, that's not a defense. So what the defense is trying to do here is force a square peg through a round hole, because like you said, it's also well established that an expert, or any witness for that matter, can't testify to a defendant's criminal state saying they intended to do this or they did not. So I think the judge is going to exclude this. Setting aside the Daubert hearing, setting aside his or her qualifications or even foundation, because this individual apparently reviewed some other records, didn't examine Combs himself. So for all those reasons, I expect this witness to be excluded. And like you said, Jesse, there are plenty of federal rules and cases that support that exclusion.
I feel like you're right. I feel like the judge is going to
share the live, please. Share the live. Share the live. Let's get the numbers up.
Agree with the prosecution here, although it does make me wonder, the defense arguing this, and again, so much of this is redacted, but assuming we're right, does this feel like grasping at straws by the defense to go with this defense?
It really is swinging for the fences here. And the problem with this type of defense also is you're really admitting that Combs did all this, right?
And now they playing spaghetti.
What he was doing, essentially. That's the defense. You're focused on his intent at the time. And like you said, maybe if there was one episode where he wasn't lucid, maybe a jury or a judge might consider it. But we're talking about a conspiracy ranging decades here. Is the argument that he was under the influence of drugs for all these freak-offs, and when he entered into this conspiracy and when he was procuring these women and men to participate in these sex acts, and when he was completing the acts? Let's not forget the freak-offs lasted days. I just don't see it in a case like this.
By the way, so much of this filing, and a lot of the filings, is still redacted. In a few weeks, are we going to know everything?
Well, if the evidence comes in, we will absolutely know everything, because, of course, trials are public, and unless...
What's wrong with having a good fun, good wholesome sexual, getting your fuck?
That it's not good and wholesome if you're taking it from people, or if you have to drug them. You take whatever drugs you want to take to make you comfortable enough to do certain things, or to make you just comfortable and open, or whatever, to make you feel loose. But giving it to somebody, that's not being fucking mental. That's actually being fucking, that's being weird and foul and fucked up, and you deserve to go to jail for that.
He was just swinging, baby. Swinging. Y'all know about swinging out there, right? You ever swung before?
But he can't be a swinger because he wasn't in, what relationship? Puff wasn't in a relationship the whole time he was doing all of these things, right? He was in a relationship with Cassie. He was doing all that shit with her. Then after Cassie, he wasn't in a relationship with nobody until he got with Carisha. And we don't know if Carisha was doing those things. She said she wasn't.
Swinging, baby. Carisha was
so swinging. You're a swinger if you're in a relationship and you fuck with other couples. You fuck with a heterosexual couple. That's what swinging is.
Swinger was
we're not talking about just swinging your dick.
I thought it was a black man walking out out naked. Swinging, baby.
No. Yeah, no.
Swinging, baby.
No.
Right.
He's a predator.
Some evidentiary issue like a hearing that's going to be outside the presence of the jurors. we're going to see and hear everything that comes into evidence in that federal court. But obviously, if
he's not a predator.
Those jurors are not doing Puff justice.
He's not a predator. All right, true juror. He's not a predator. All right.
He is a. What do you mean? Yes, he is.
He's just having a good time. And
William, you got to stop saying these things.
You
because
don't have a good time.
People that are coming in that's not live, or people that like don't. You got to stop saying these things.
So what? If you come into my party, you don't want to have a good time, go the fuck home.
What's a good time, Glam? I want to be able to dance and leave.
No, you want to
and leave without my asshole being this big with blood in my underwear.
Some ladies like that. That's a turn on.
What do you mean? No, it's not.
Something's excluded in some pretrial filing. We're not going to hear it.
Just to be clear, see everything. I mean, there's no cameras in the courtroom, but there's going to be reporting on it, and maybe some exhibits will be released. Possibly not, but there'll be a lot of reporting on it. Okay, so I want to move on to another argument from the prosecution. So not only do they argue that this doctor's testimony should not be allowed at trial, the jury shouldn't hear it, but they also filed a motion arguing the testimony of another defense witness should not be allowed. And this is Connor McCourt. We've talked about him before. So he is who the defense claims is a forensic video expert who's going to testify about the infamous footage of Combs purportly beating Cassandra in a hotel hallway back in 2016. Remember when CNN published this footage? Apparently, there's copies of it. Apparently, there were cell phone videos taken of it. Apparently, there's raw footage of it. But essentially, the defense wants to challenge the authenticity of this footage. And it's not surprising because it could potentially have quite a powerful impact on the jury. Remember, the prosecution claims this proves Ventura, who we believe to be victim one.
Diddy was telling her that he needed some M&Ms from the vending machine. That's what happened.
And what happened?
And then he slipped. And then it accidentally kicked
him. He couldn't have slipped because she was on the ground.
Well, she must have slipped too. You know,
we seen the video. We seen the video. She didn't slip.
The baby oil would have you slip.
He punched her in the back of her head. We seen the video.
He might have jumped over her because he was excited.
No, you cannot put words in the video's mouth. We seen the video.
He needed some Snickers from the vending machine, and she was going to get some Reese's Pieces, and he don't fuck with that. He needed the shit Snickers.
So that gave him the right to stomp her and drag her by her hair down the hall and punch her head and throw a vase at her.
He didn't do all that. He didn't do all that.
We watched the video a couple of times. Yes, he did.
You know, Snickers, sometimes you're not feeling yourself. So did he need the Snicker because he needed to feel like,
Clem, we watched the video.
One in the case was running away from Combs and a sex worker.
There was no chocolate involved.
Freak off. So, i.e., forced commercial sex
work.
Millie?
What, Millie?
Now, the defense seems to want to call Mr. McCourt to make the argument that the videos the government will rely on are not reliable, that some are artificially sped up, they're distorted, including cell phone videos.
Side note, look at Bloomberg right here. You see Bloomberg getting his young thing going? See Bloomberg? He's a predator. You see it, right? That's Bloomberg, right?
What do you mean? How do we know how fucking young she is? Did the lady be like?
Look at Bloomberg and look at her. She look.
What does that mean? She could be in her fucking 40s.
She not wrinkled. I don't see no wrinkles on her. She got 20-year-old skin. This is
because no, she doesn't. Get out of here. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
That's 20-year-old
right,
skin.
Millie. He is going too far.
That's 20-year-old skin. Bloomberg got his hand around.
That's not a 20-year-old woman. That's probably a grown ass 40-year-old woman. And at that point, age really 40 and however old Bloomberg is doesn't even fucking matter.
He did with Diddy. He came with Diddy in the bag.
Those that make Combs look more stocky and more imposing. There are inaccurate timestamps. In other words, these videos, whatever videos are actually published for the jury to see, they don't accurately portray what may have happened. Now, the prosecution argues, like they did before, the defense failed to provide timely notice of Mr.
Bloomberg ain't like that. Bloomberg a freak. Niggas, we already talked about the niggas with money are freaks. Broke niggas and rich niggas, they freaks. Middle class niggas are not freaks. The broke niggas and rich niggas, they're freaks. Broke niggas because they got to prove they got to work to stay in the house. Rich niggas because they just got money. They could just.
I know many middle class niggas.
I don't know no middle class freak. I don't know a middle class.
And being a freak and being a puffy is two different things.
Puffy a freak. He rich.
Oh, Puff's not a freak. He's a rapist. He's an abuser.
Mr.
McCourt's testimony by a certain deadline. This is required under Rule 16. They also argue that this testimony should be excluded because whatever probative or relevant value it may have is substantially outweighed by the risk of unfairly prejudicing the jury, because even though the government says it plans to authenticate the videos, their argument is having this expert come in and say these videos have all of these technical issues, a jury may give more weight to what he has to say. And they claim he doesn't add anything and that he'll confuse the jury. And the prosecution even suggests that the defense will have an opportunity to cross-examine an unnamed witness about certain videos. So maybe the person who took them, maybe like the cell phone videos. And if there's any questions about quality of the videos, timestamps, the defense can cross-examine this person about any edits that were made or anything like that. And the government also argues that at the very least, his testimony should be limited because he offers legal conclusions that are supposed to be decided by a jury. And his conclusions, they argue, are irrelevant, that they're outside the scope of his expertise. For example, the government writes, for McCourt to testify about the prospect of intentional tampering.
Millie, he's not a pimp, all right? You know what a pimp is? A pimp is the one that pimp out bitches. He ain't pimping no bitches. He's having a freaky time in a house of freakiness, all right? Google Rick James.
With the videos based solely on the video files being converted from one format to another is extremely prejudicial. Or how about this? McCourt said that the cell phone videos were handheld with varying focus and zoom, recording a fixed camera view, which has
checking my DMs that I need to be throwing
more dramatic.
Put the phone down. We're working right
now. Or any expert to opine.
I know you're not talking, Mr. I need to watch the basketball game.
30 niggas in the building. We working.
This kind of
sorry, y'all.
Which is based on comparing one type of visual recording with another, is certainly something that the jury is more than capable of making without McCourt's testimony.
Share this motherfucking live you watching this. Diddy guilty. He went to jail today.
Because he's a white man, Millie.
Should be precluded.
And
now remember,
it just happens that way.
Said that whatever videos the defense wants to present about this 2016 incident will be coming in. So Nima, you think they're right? You think the prosecution has an argument for why Mr. McCourt should not testify?
Yes and no. I think he's likely going to be able to testify if he can lay a foundation as to why the video was altered. And we know the defense is saying that it was sped up. Of course,
it was sped up. He wasn't running that fast. He was not running that fast.
Does the speed matter?
Yes, it does.
No, it fucking doesn't. It just looks like he was stomping her quicker. It looked like he punched her head real fast. It looked like she fell to the ground even faster. It looked like he was stomping her really fast, like he was fucking doing a heel and toe on her.
The truth.
He slipped or put his foot on
her. Stop saying that he... Really? Can you just fine him for being a fool?
I want the truth.
Can you find Vincent for cursing every minute?
I didn't curse.
They sped the video up. They made it worse than it looked.
No, if it was slow, it would have looked worse.
She was on vending patrol. She had to go to the vending machine. She took all the shit with her. She didn't need all the shit to the vending machine.
I thought we wasn't cursing. We got to stop.
Look. Let me ask you. Look, does she have a bag with her?
She's trying to get away.
No. She doesn't have a big bag with her. She has a small personal purse. Where's her clothes at?
What she need clothes for? Glenn, when you want her to run with a suitcase?
You got to get what you can. She want her shit. You got to leave what you can.
No, she wanted whatever was in her bag, her personals, her fucking ID, whatever little bit of change that she had, and that was it.
What's the clothes?
She didn't need all those clothes. She's trying to get
away. You don't want your clothes?
Not if I'm trying to fucking get away from an abuser. I don't want anything. I'm gonna take my purse and I'm gonna bounce.
If you knew you had enough time to get to the elevator, you had enough time to get your bags and get out.
You keep talking about this elevator shit. You got it nah.
Yeah.
The elevator, her going to the elevator don't have nothing to do with it. Right. Domestic violence, regardless. Exactly, Millie.
You can't domestic violence nobody with socks on and a towel. It's not happening. I've never seen that happen before. And I'm applaud Diddy for how he kept the towel on during the whole thing. It's hard to keep a towel on
when you beating somebody's ass, right?
Say that. I didn't say that. When you run.
Yeah, yes it is. So it's hard to keep a towel on when you're what?
When you're running. It's hard to keep a towel on. You ever try to run with a towel on your body? It's hard.
I never had to.
Well, you never ran. It was in the pool. Wanted to jump in the pool and stuff with a towel on. Try it. Is it like Diddy?
Thank you, Granny.
Salute to Diddy.
CNN has come out publicly and said that they aired what they received.
It was more than that,
They
Millie.
received a video from someone at
Millie, I know what you're talking about.
And not to
Those
release.
are lies. Those are lies.
He paid for a copy, and I think it was like $25,000. He paid for a copy, or the only copy of that tape.
There was no copy of that tape. That copy is gone.
So where do we get that from?
What?
Where did TMZ get that from?
The AI.
At the Intercontinental Hotel in
Los
Angeles. So we may have multiple witnesses here that are going to be laying the foundation in that sort of chain of custody. I think the argument the prosecution is making really goes to the weight of the evidence, not admissibility. I think this is fair game if, again, this expert can say that these videos were doctored, they were edited, they were sped up, they were chopped up. Now, certain things I agree with the government on. There's no way a witness should be able to testify as to the intent of whoever was editing it. They can come and say, well, this was edited, this was slowed down, this was
what difference is
whatever. But to say that the prosecution manipulated this to make Combs look bad, that's something for closing argument. That's not something that a witness should properly testify to as to the intent of whomever altered the video.
Exactly.
So I think a judge is going to properly exclude that line of inquiry and testimony.
So his testimony would be limited. Tell us what the technical issues you see in the videos are. Leave a jury to decide what to make of it and why it was done that way. Okay, that makes sense. Now, a lot to get through, so I'm kind of speeding through it. But another argument we need to talk about, this is an important one, is it's called Defendant Sean Combs' Request to Charge. Now, this is about instructions and language to be provided to the jury. So, for example, the defense asked the court, provide the standard instructions that you do when it comes to the role of the court and the jury and the presumption of innocence. Okay, tell the jury that. But then it provides a request for actual instructions for each charge. So, for example, this is what the defense wants the judge to read to the jury. Count 1 charges the defendant with conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. In order to prove that the defendant conspired to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, the government must establish beyond a reasonable doubt each of the following elements of the offense. First, there was an agreement among 2 or more persons to conduct or participate in the affairs of an enterprise that would affect interstate commerce through a pattern of racketeering activity. Second, that the defendant knowingly and willfully joined that agreement. And third, that the defendant agreed that he or another member of the conspiracy would commit 2 racketeering acts, as I will define that term for you. And this goes through everything, like the list of elements of a racketeering charge and definitions of every term, like what is an enterprise, what is interstate or foreign commerce, definitions of all of the underlying crimes of racketeering, like kidnapping, arson, forced labor. And I got to say, it's actually pretty interesting about how nuanced and specific these definitions are, because honestly, if the jury carefully considers the evidence and the charges and the elements, the case can all depend on this language. So for instance, listen to this part about sex trafficking, because I think that this is a little bit of a confusing charge for people. First, that the defendant knowingly transported or recruited or enticed or harbored or provided or obtained or maintained or patronized or solicited a person by any means. Second, that the defendant knew or was in reckless disregard of the fact that force, fraud, or coercion would be used with respect to this person. Third, that the defendant knew or was in reckless disregard of the fact that this person would be engaged in a commercial sex act, as I will define that term for you. And let's talk about that, because Combs wants this to be what a commercial sex act means. So his definition would be, that he wants the jury to hear, any sex act on account of which anything of value is given to or received by any person. Mr. Combs maintains that for a sex act to be commercial, there must be a monetary or financial component to the thing of value that is given or received, and the sexual exploitation must be for profit. Now, before I go into the prosecution's language here, Nima, talk to us about why this document is so important, how important it is for this language to be adopted by the jury.
So we're talking about jury instructions and charging instructions. And like you said, certain ones are standard, right? The role of the judge and jury, reasonable doubt, evidence, witnesses. But now we're talking about the specific language for the charges, and whether it's RICO, whether it's sex trafficking, whether it's the prostitution charges, there are what we call pattern jury instructions in every circuit.
What happened? Well, I guess this can be considered a RICO because he did have people helping him. He wasn't doing it all on his own. And they need to go after those people as well. You can't just, well, the courts can do whatever the fuck they want. They did it with R. Kelly. But RICOs, they have, it's other people that's involved in them shits. So
Diddy didn't do it.
They have to, that doesn't mean that he didn't do it. That means they have to go find people who is going to come and get on that stand and say, yeah, I was one of those people who helped find the big black cock men. Or I was one of those people who got females and, piled them up in a van and took them over to his mansion. Or we got bitches and we flown them over to wherever. So they're going to have to find the truth. Well, I would think they would have to find other people that had something to do with it. But again, they locked R. Kelly up solely. I
gotta suggest, Diddy, just fly every witness you might think that might fucking testify. Just give them a 3-month vacation to the island of their choice. And just
that's tampering with evidence.
That's what?
Tampering with witnesses.
No, tampering with witnesses. You just sent them an all-expense paid vacation to an island of their choice.
Why?
Because they want to see some sun and some fun. Send them away. Put them
right now.
Yeah, right now it's a perfect time, and this is when the islands are really looking the waters is white and the beach, the sand is everything is looking good. Send them away for 3 months. Put them on one big plane. Fly them out of there. They don't need to testify. They need to enjoy it. They need to enjoy their time on a nice island, all inclusive. All
inclusive with all inclusive, unlimited fucking baby oil. Alcohol and drugs to go and commit the same crimes that puppy.
Do what you got to do. And drugs and alcohol is legal in any country outside of America. You can do that. You can do the drugs and stuff. That's all good. You can swing and ding. You can do all that swinging and shit out any country of your choice. But that's not
swingers are married couples. So
did he send all them freaks out of here? Get them freaks on the plane and send them out of here. Get them out of here. We need them
that's witness tampering.
The first thing smoking out of here. Fly that plane up. Get them witnesses on that plane. Get that plane out of here, nigga. Get them up. We
all watch enough Law and Order to know that you can't do that. Can't do that.
I can't put my friends on a plane? I can't treat my friends to a plane ride to a destination of their choice?
Nah, you should have did that before. Why are you doing that now?
Why? Because I feel like I might not have the ability to do it later because I might be going to jail. So I want to fly my friends.
You should have had that kindness in your heart a long time ago.
I want to fly my friends to a destination of their choice so they won't. They won't testify, so they can enjoy what I can't enjoy.
That's exactly why he will be sending them away.
No, I want them to have the fun I can't have. So I want to treat somebody to fun. Like it's
you should have brought them along with you when you was having your quote unquote fun.
I'm gonna applaud Diddy for that. Shout out to Diddy for having niggas get taken. Well, he didn't do it yet. I'm just making some early prediction. Anybody in the chat room watching us? All 37 of y'all. 37. Wow. Is Diddy guilty?
Hey, y'all.
Can y'all subscribe?
And can y'all like the video?
Can y'all comment and let me know if Diddy guilty or not? I think he's not guilty.
He's very much guilty.
I think Diddy is
not guilty. Not guilty.
Don't be scared. Then don't be scared to say Diddy not guilty now. Don't worry about it now. You won't lose. You won't. God gonna wake you up tomorrow. If
you'll lose integrity.
God will wake you up tomorrow if you say Diddy's not guilty. Don't worry about it. You can close your eyes and get some sleep. God will wake you up. God will wake you up.
Listen, you got to think about if this was happening to a female or males that your loved ones.
It's not happening.
How would you? What would you think?
These are freak offs. These are consensual freak offs. What are you talking about?
It's not consensual if you are drugging people, Glam.
God, he's giving you they willingly take.
No, they're not. Many people are on camera showing their faces. No distorted voices. They are on camera saying that he even spiked the fucking juice.
You gotta spike
the fact where if they didn't want alcohol, they was already being spiked with the fucking juice.
You gotta spike juice? Why you gotta spike what juice?
You don't have to, but he was.
No, I don't know about that.
There's guys on the fucking that did interviews that said he did that.
I don't know about that. I don't know about Diddy. Why would Diddy?
Oh my gosh! Don't say why, because why would he do any of these things?
Maybe they just drunk the wrong punch. Maybe they have
It's so wrong.
They have a freak off punch, and they have a I want to go home tonight punch. They were drinking a freak off punch. Diddy said that's the go home night punch. They drunk the wrong punch. Now they in the fucking room. Bad baby yo'd up, getting violated. They drunk the wrong punch, nigga. You got to wake up. You got to know.
Just said getting violated.
Yeah, but they drunk the wrong punch. You drink the punch that that suited for your the way you want to live.
No, Glam.
Okay, we gotta go, Mom.
No.
Let's talk about Mary J. Blige, man. We got much show left. We can talk about Mary J. Blige. She's getting sued for $5 million. She's still an artist. Mary, what are you doing, baby girl?
This is mad weird. Mary and Misa are like best friends.
Hold on.
Is in her entertainment company is suing Mary J. Blige because Misa is alleging that Mary J. Blige sabotaged Vado's deal, and now
I'm mad in 2025. We fight over Vado, but anyway, I'm gonna let this go.
Why?
Cost them $5 million. So for background, Vado was signed to Misa Hilton and Mary J. Blige, and allegedly they're in an argument right now because Mary J. Blige is not allowing for Vado to release a completed album. So there's a completed album that Misa Hilton is claiming that Mary J. Blige is pressuring Vado to cut ties with Misa Hilton and her company over. And until he does this, Mary J. Blige is allegedly saying he cannot put out this music.
Well, Envy, you're not going to ask your famous question?
What's that?
What's the question you always like to ask?
What's the question?
Explain to the people who Vado is.
Yo, shut up, man.
I'm serious.
They know Vado, man. Vado's a rapper, used to be signed to Khaled. He's from Harlem.
Before that, he was signed to Cameron. Yes. No, there's a whole generation that has no clue who the hell Vado is.
So they're beefing over Vado. They're arguing over Vado?
Yes. So Misa Hilton and Vado are accusing Mary J. Blige and her company, Beautiful Life Productions, of interfering with a signed management agreement between Vado and Misa's entertainment company.
I didn't know Vado was signed to either one of them.
I knew he was signed to Mary J. Blige because
no one knew. No one cared.
When they were making some songs together, she had that look good. Remember, she was on the.
What do you got to say? What?
Vado, I like Vado. I think I have like 2 of his songs on my playlist. Don't ask me what the hell the name of it is, but I think I have like 2 of his songs on my playlist. So don't do that. And Noli said that there's too many numbers in the phone number. What the phone number say?
I don't know. Noli drinking. Noli, you on drugs?
Sit Down Series of BET. I think she talked about it there, and they did some songs together. That's how I knew.
Yeah, I know she was signed to. I know he was signed to Mary.
And what deal?
But so the deal that they came up with entitled Misa Hilton's agency to 20% of the rapper's earnings. Now, Hilton is saying that, according to these documents, she's saying that Mary J. Blige allegedly persuaded Vado to break his management deal during private yacht gatherings, hotel meetings, and exclusive events where Misa's representatives were intentionally left out. The lawsuit is claiming that Mary J. Blige's security chief, described as her boyfriend, wanted to sign Vado himself, allegedly, and that he was urging Vado to ink a new contract without legal representation, allegedly, and that he was warning the rapper that he would lose out on opportunities if he stayed with Misa. Now, the dispute centers around 2 agreements. So back in July of 2023, there was a management contract between Vado and Misa, and on October 1st, 2023, there was a recording deal with Beautiful Life Productions that he signed. So Misa's management, Mary is the recording deal. And apparently because of this, he's not able to make music because he can't put the music out and it's been shelved. So he's blocking tour opportunities as he tries to leverage his career.
Remember when Fat
That's it.
Exclusive late yesterday that Misa Hilton
have that fan like that. That he's such a fucking lady.
And is in her entertainment company is suing Mary.
Yeah, I think that Puff has something to do with this.
I want the truth.
Puff Daddy be my pal. How? What Puffy got? Puffy trying to get out of jail.
I think Puff has something to do with this. I think that one is on Puff's side and the other one isn't. And it might be Mary is probably on Puff's side because Puff is probably trying to stick it to Misa.
Misa.
Yeah.
Why are you sticking to Misa for?
Who knows what's going on behind the scenes, but she probably is like not getting jiggy what's going on with him. And she's spoken up though a couple of times about Puff's behavior and the role model that he's being for their son.
What?
And the trouble that the son has gotten into. So I think that I do think that behind the scenes Puff is in the middle of this.
Well, why would Puff care about Mary and Vado? Like, niggas going to jail for baby sex trafficking.
Yeah, but he's still.
Why he cares?
He could possibly be still trying to, like I said, stick it to Misa. Like, yeah, nah, she can't make no money. Take the artist from her. She can't make no money. Because this is just a weird ass breakup right here. Misa and Mary. This is something I don't think anybody would have ever thought would happen.
You would think they fight over a fucking Usher. This is Vado. No disrespect, nigga.
Yeah, so maybe Vado, he's not.
He ain't worth $5 million.
Who he's not an Usher or whoever because he didn't sell his fucking soul.
I don't care if he sold his soul or not. He ain't worth $5 million.
You don't know what Vado is worth. Vado's a good rapper.
That nigga worth about $650 and some scratch offs. That nigga ain't worth shit.
You got to stop it, please.
I want the truth.
I'm not wasting my breath on Vado. Nigga, Vado, if you listen to me right now, nigga, your career is over, nigga.
No, it's not, Vado. No, it's not. And you're from New York. I can't believe you even saying that. That's wild.
Your career is.
You never even heard any of his music to know his potential.
Nigga, you had potential 10 years ago, nigga.
He has potential now, still.
Nobody's checking for Vado.
If Vado came out with something and it was hot,
what's the name of it? What's the name of it?
I said if he came out with something hot right now.
You got them on your playlist, right? What's the name of the songs?
I don't know.
I rest my case.
You ain't resting no damn case.
I rest my case. Mary J, Misa, y'all fighting over a clown nigga. This is like two girls fighting over a nigga that ain't got no job. That's what y'all doing because this nigga technically don't got no job. Yeah, y'all trying to get him a job, but he don't got no job. It's like a main bitch and a side chick. Y'all fighting over a nigga that ain't got no job. Like y'all got to get rid of the nigga. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got other. Mary, go back. Ain't you on tour?
Is it all right? The one with Jeremiah, my babe.
You want to really research Vado tonight?
I don't know if I heard that one with Cameron. I think I heard this one with Bane the Butcher.
God.
Gotta wait.
We'll talk about them terrorists tomorrow.
So, yeah, let's not do that to Vado.
All right, you a Vado fan?
I mean, it's not that I'm a fan. It's just that I'm not gonna say that he's a whack artist because he's not.
He's not a whack artist, but he's not an artist that we fucking with. We checking for
because he doesn't have music out right now.
He never gonna have music out.
Well, according to Mary, he won't unless he cuts ties with Misa.
You by fucking Misa. Mm-hmm. Come on now, how that relationship happen? You think Misa just walked down the block and said, "Oh, Vado, you want to get managed?" He fucking blowing her back out.
What?
He blowing her back.
He's in the industry. It's not like she bumped into this. It's not like Vado was a nobody and like the young nigga that Lil' Kim was messing with. It's not like he was him.
Lil' Kim did the same dirty shit. Lil' Kim fucking dropped that nigga because he had a baby with somebody else. These niggas is
but this is not that. This is not that. Vado is a real artist that people know of. So this is not that.
No,
it's not like she just found him on a fucking street and started fucking him. And was gonna, sell the young nigga a dream. That's not how that worked. He was already in the industry. Mary need to get a grip. Get a grip, Monet. Everybody's not motherfucking.
Kill that nigga.
Yeah.
Kill evidence.
All she gonna do is call Kane. Mary, and then throw Diana under the bus.
Man, we would have spent more time. If it wasn't Vado, we would have spent a little more time on it, but it's Vado, baby girl.
We gotta stop.
If it was Jadakiss, then we would definitely spend time on it because Jadakiss gets his views because he's not hood. He's a good boy. But this is Vado. I don't know why you want the comments to chew your ass up, but
It's not okay. All right, Granny. It's not the same.
I want the truth.
Anyway, so everybody watch. Subscribe if you're watching.
Please.
Before we leave, you want to talk about this Beyonce concert? I heard them tickets was not selling out like that. I don't know if it's.
I'm not a Beyonce fan anymore.
Is it a recession that was going on? I don't know. Beyonce.
It's not a recession. People are tired of her, I think.
They ain't tired of her, nigga. You know what the tickets cost? They tired of paying them prices. Them prices is astronomical.
Yeah, but that makes you tired of the person, especially if she comes out she does a concert like every 6 months.
She got to eat.
And that's the problem. It's like, are you going broke? Why do you have to stay in the limelight? Like, you are Beyonce. Why? That's like Drake. Why that gotta be out all fucking year long? I gotta drop music every fucking month and then go on fucking tour every 6 months. Every fucking year.
That's like telling you don't go to work every day.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's not. How they gonna make their fucking money?
Because they have millions of dollars. No. They have millions of dollars. Right? They don't have to.
They want more money. Like you want more money.
Yeah, we see. I know this. They want more.
They're doing overtime.
The tickets are fucking $1,500 and $2,000.
This is paying that shit.
On Beyonce,
CO. She's hating. She is hating on the Beyhive.
I'm not hating on her. I just think that she
Beyhive. Go to Vince's Instagram, not mine, please. If you want to,
don't come over there because all I'm gonna do is fucking block you. So
don't come talk your shit. I don't have nothing to do with what she
said. Talk your shit under Truth Be Told podcast 365, and I'm still blocking you there. But would be able to see it.
I even get props. Blue came back. Blue said I'm back, and I'm not.
Blue definitely did her thing.
Blue came.
But it's like people are saying that Beyonce is prepping her to be the next it girl. I don't see how he is. He always is trying to set me up, but it is what it is.
Look at Remy.
Roomy.
I don't see her. What up? I want to know who she waving at. Like she just waves. Like who? You gotta. Who?
Don't start talking about people, kids. Special. I just want to say one thing.
Very special.
Don't do that.
My love is all you're very special. No.
Don't do that. Because some of the comments under somebody, of course, neighborhood talk has me blocked, so I don't know what the comments are saying. But
no, I'm sorry.
Lamb, she's a little girl, and she's excited to be in front of a fucking stadium full of people that's clapping for her and probably calling her name.
I'm getting my inner Kanye out of me. Please, I'm just saying.
No, don't do that. No. There is no inner Kanye's over here. No, hell no. There is no inner Kanye's over here. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. There's no inner Kanye's. We about to get off. Y'all can go watch that stupid ass game. So why y'all have to watch that in real time? Why y'all can't watch it?
I'm here. All right, good. Look, see.
What'd you say?
She's slow. She's slow.
Stop saying that. Don't say that about people's kids.
She's slow.
Don't say that. No, she's not.
She's just not slow as her brother, so she can come out and wave. They're gonna walk her out of there. You don't need to walk out of there. She's old enough to say, "Let's go." She has to be
right. He just be saying anything, and look what he is. Theo said.
And the Kanye is a dick sucker. Yeah, literally.
So you have an Kanye?
Literally a dick sucker. Literally, like not figuratively, but literally. Mine is the dick sucking. I'm gonna end my Kanye.
Do you have the camera on shit?
I can't find out. You gotta get it.
Yeah, we can laugh about that tomorrow.
Well, look. She's
Wham! She's a little girl and she's excited. You gotta stop. That's like little kids watching their parents or their siblings on TV and wanting to be there, wanting to be a part of it.
She doesn't know why she's excited. She doesn't know why she's excited though. Like they have to tell her, like, why are you excited?
She knows why she's excited because she's waving at the people that's exciting her.
Who said, "Get the fuck, let's go," because you wilding out. We didn't tell you to do all that waving shit. We just said come out and say and look pretty. She waving and shit like she looking for somebody. And she doing the Wakanda shit too. Come on now.
Because look, that's what they're doing behind her.
But why? She need to come out anyway. What you ain't adding nothing to the show. Get out of here.
That's everybody's talking about this and not the fucking
like my man Ron said from the hood. Go read a book.
Hells, don't come in here starting him up.
Go read a book. Y'all niggas want to pull up, nigga. 2 hours, niggas get it now. Yeah, go read a book.
Please don't start him up with that. That's not even nice.
Go read a book, Rummy. Go read a book.
Her name is Rumi.
Rumi, where about
and she probably does read books.
Go read a fucking book. You out here, man. The tariffs are going up. We ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all playing games.
Look for the camera thing, please.
I don't know what's that. Tell me what's that. I don't know what's that.
But this is Neighborhood Talk. I don't know what's on their page. Go to the shade room.
You want to see Oprah dancing to Beyonce?
No.
Oprah, you too fucking old to be in the fucking Beyonce concert doing it. And you got a bottle there too? You drinking with Tyler Perry? Oh, you living your best life, baby.
That's not Tyler.
That's just Tyler Perry.
That's Tyler Perry?
That's a big ass head Tyler Perry.
Oh, okay. I see him right there.
You used to see him with a wig on. That's why.
Yo, what?
She got the box seat, the VIP section. Where's Stedman at?
Stedman is not fucking real. Why you keep asking for him? He's not real.
Stedman at? You made Stedman out of some boots or something like that? What's Stedman at?
Stedman was her wig for the day. That's who Stedman is, one of her wigs. So. No. Yeah, they didn't. Oprah is just doing too much. She got that surgery and
Oprah fuck tonight. Oprah wants some pussy. Oprah wants some dick tonight.
Before the show, she went and got that fucking that IV drip. She went and got all that shit to make her.
Oprah's in the crowd looking for some dick.
Now, when she get back in that fucking Sprinter, that bitch gonna be laid out on the ground.
Oprah looking for some dick in that audience. Now she looking for a cougar nigga.
Oprah's not looking for dick. Gail is probably at home waiting for her.
Gail in that sky. Gail in space right now, yo.
No. The truth. Gail thought she went to space. Gail was probably high, or they was probably all high off of what the fuck Puff was getting people high off of, and they thought they went to space. That's why I told y'all that was a Tyler Perry fucking studio. That's why he's there. Look at this. Look how this moment came. That was a Tyler Perry studio, and he had them in harnesses doing flips, all that other shit, and the backdrop was film.
I want to see Oprah at a reggae concert with vibes and shit. I want to see a Yadate Ryan. I want to see a.
You would never see that.
I want to see a y'all nigga pick up and go ham on that ass.
You would never see that. Looks like the first time she's ever been to a Beyonce concert. Why she would choose Cowboy Carter, I don't know, but.
Oh, but you should go. You need to go to a jazz fest, Oprah. Come on, you got to show your age, baby. Come on now. You look like you look like you was locked in the basement and shit. You don't. No.
And can I just tell y'all, sometimes like those box seats be way better than being on the floor.
No, I'm gonna be a
experience on the floor, but yeah, the box seats. I love box seats so much better now.
Shout out to the box seats. Back to your seats.
Go on.
I don't know who got the camera.
Oh my gosh, Cal.
What else? Hooper and fag friends. Oh wow. Are you saying that Tyler Perry's a fag? No, we can't say that word on it.
You just said it.
Tyler Perry is not, because he wears dresses and gets money for wearing wigs and dresses. That doesn't make him an ag.
I don't think so, but
he likes to wear those dresses though. That makes it kind of suspect, but it doesn't make him an ag.
No. Let's not say that he likes to wear them, because it's not like he go outside and then you put it on the screen. It's not like he goes outside dressed as women. He does that as a role.
How you doing?
That's like, so are you saying that because Martin plays Shanae, he's an ad?
Martin plays Shanae, but that was yeah. I mean, I guess that's a good analogy.
Same thing. So a comedy. Even though I think Shanae was way funnier than Medea.
Shanae was way funny. Medea was corny. Like it was.
Medea was funny, but Shanae, hilarious. Hilarious. They need to just do like a whole fucking segment or a week of just Shanae's. But look on the Shade Room.
It's on Shade Room?
I'm talking about the Cameron thing.
Is it on Shade Room?
I don't know. Let me go over to them because I don't follow
Shade right now.
Damn, who the fuck posted that? Kim Marshall. That's not it. That's it?
No. He's talking about Kanye?
Yeah. Let me see. I think maybe Millie posted it. Hold on. Oh, wait, let me see. Maybe Academics posted it.
Is it on YouTube?
Okay, Academics posted it.
Academics?
Yeah, 1 day ago.
One second. What did it look like on the face?
It just says that it's what it is, and it's red on top, but yeah.
I got it.
Man, chilling.
That's what's up.
What you got going on?
No, what's up with your son, man? He's still your son. That's my nephew. That's your son. That's my nephew now. Get your son under control, man.
Kel trying to rally you.
What we doing with him? Is he disowned, or is he going? Are you gonna have a talk with him?
I'm gonna have a talk with him. I might have to have a talk with him.
All right, so we not disowning him.
Nah, I'm not just yet. All right. I'm gonna fly to California tomorrow, man.
All right.
See where he's at, man. Cause we gotta talk, man. I don't like what I'm hearing.
All right, nah, that's all good.
You hear what he said about you?
Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you. Because I don't usually talk to niggas who suck dick. Once they suck dick, I don't go back. I don't go back and forth once you admit you suck dick. That's just me. That's why I'm trying.
That part ain't my son.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are we doing? That's what I'm asking.
But they left.
You giving them a pass.
I can't give him no pass.
I'm not going back and forth.
Yeah. I didn't hear all that, but
we talked about it last week.
Yeah, I gotta walk away.
Yeah, like that's what the whole thing was about. I was just like, I know how you stand on business. I didn't know if we had it was what's it called, the intervention. If you was gonna have
I'm trying to have the intervention, but I can't stand.
All right, it might have been a phase.
So what Cam is saying is that his whole phase is up. He can have his whole phase deleted.
Listen,
that's what Drea said.
No, you could delete being a hoe. What Drea said. But Dre ain't a man who sucked dick. That's what I'm saying. Listen, if you like it, I love it. I'm following your lead on this.
This is uncharted territory. These are conversations we never had in hip hop. This is uncharted territory. Please forgive me for all my response. I don't know what to say on this. I gotta pray.
Oh man! All right.
Oh, real quick, just for context, can I read what he said? Because the audience is probably like, "But what did he say?"
Yeah.
Because I want you guys' reaction. So. Ye, in a deleted tweet, he said, "How Cam say I'm doing anything bad for Chicago? Chicago loves me. I love Cam. It's niggas like you that had me shook to release the song, but I ain't scared of y'all type of niggas. And thank you for making Dipset. You're a god. And fuck you, by the way. And I got on my $2 million Dipset belt as I tweet."
Yeah, that's why I asked him, like, because you know I usually handle stuff like this. This is why I'm asking you. Was this still your son? Because it's my nephew. That's why I'm asking you. What are we doing with this? Do we leave it alone? I'm gonna leave it alone till Mace tells me what I have to do with this. That's all I can say, man. I'm leaving it alone, man. Hey, man.
Chilling.
You didn't play the beginning part. We cut off when he was like, "No," but we went, it froze, and then we came off the screen.
Play it. You want to play it again?
Nah, but he was just saying that he don't go back and forth with niggas that's like that.
He don't. I mean, you don't want to go back and forth with niggas suck dick because them niggas be fists. Hey.
All right, what Kanye says to Amels in academics caption says, "We stand with Ye." It was 7 hours ago. It's like put this thing back on the screen.
What's that?
It's the second row, middle video.
Oh, you want me to go back?
Go back. Yeah, go back. Up.
Up where?
Right there, middle.
This?
Yeah, what is he saying?
We stand over.
Because like academics, man, just to see one person, bro. You know, it's like you be in an airport. I was in a lonely ass empty airport, bro. That's why I said in Vegas I was by myself. Because all them niggas that was in there getting clout, saying who I could be on camera with and not on camera with and shit. All them niggas, bro. None of them niggas said nothing, bro. Todd, none of these niggas, bro. I'm the brother, dog. I got the heat on me, bro. Nigga, go up and motherfucking speak up like how academics, because it's just culture, nigga. It's an opinion. These niggas is brands, bro. Skims is a brand. It's an opinion. Oh, I like Zara. Oh, I like Skim. No, nigga. And then you see these niggas, Corey and can't even remember niggas' name. And Trav was like, oh, that's my kid's uncle. Or you want to sneak the uncle word in. That's what you my kid's uncle, Unc. Why you
take a breath? Can't breathe under all of that bullshit.
In that school, and y'all niggas is just trying to jump up and down from McDonald's, nigga. None of these celebrity niggas give a fuck about anything but their next motherfucking cheeseburger, nigga. Yeah, academics put that battery in my back, bro. Because I was in the airport by myself, bro. That shit is so important to me, man. I mean, love you, bro. That meant everything to me, bro. I'm gonna go get these kids, man. Fuck all these faggot niggas. I'm gonna go get these kids, bro. I'm talking to the lawyers. It gets to the point so I don't lose my fucking mind. I'm like, I have to get used to that seeing my kids.
You didn't lose your mind yet?
And then niggas say, hey, Ferg. Oh, I could be whole. Nigga, I can be whole when I see my kids, nigga. Come talk to me. You niggas don't know shit. I'm the leader, nigga. Why y'all keep trying to figure shit out, nigga? If I go like that, y'all go like that. I'm y'all leader. Only y'all. And it's okay. It ain't nothing. But y'all niggas ain't doing no season 3 stadium show. How many millionaires you seen Virgil made? How many people met Virgil was like, I'm a millionaire now. I'm a billionaire now. That's what they do. The white people, the Jews, they'll grab a Kendrick, a Virgil, and then put a false idol, a false king. And I'm not here to be your idol. I'm the leader. I'm not here to be worshipped. And as a leader, I'm saying, how am I supposed to lead y'all if I don't got my kids with me to continue what we're doing? I ain't got no motherfucking legacy. So why the fuck you think I'll be spazzing out, nigga? Twins in charge of my motherfucking legacy, nigga, and I'm gay. Twins in charge of my motherfucking legacy, and I'm gay, nigga.
He said he's gay?
I'm in charge. I'm in charge of my legacy. Let me put that in the universe. Thank you. Actually coming to y'all. Because like academics, man, just to see one person, bro. You know, it's like you be in an airport. I was in a long airport,
he is.
That's why I said.
Yeah, Kels. He's not losing it. I think he lost it already. Do you think that he deserved to see his kids? This kind of behavior?
They don't deserve to see him.
Do you think that he deserves to see his kids? His kids are fucking very, very young.
Why would I want to see this nigga? Like, this nigga wilding out. This fucking around, he gonna have North fucking selling him body. I don't know. I'm not even say that, but you know, that was wild. I'm drunk. I'm sorry.
Well, he might be having his sons suck each other's dicks.
Wow, that was wild.
Like,
give his son a magazine talking about nigga, it's all right, nigga. Try it out.
It's not not saying what did he ever do to them, but what is he doing right now mentally? You think these kids don't see don't see their father online and people are not talking in school? Well, if he needs his time and he wants time, he needs to stop bugging out. He needs to stop calling their mother out of her fucking name. He sat there and the nigga done said that he didn't even want kids with her. I wouldn't even want to fuck with him. If I was North's age, because North is very smart, I wouldn't even want to fuck with him after you said some shit like that. Nah. No, you can't do things like that. You gotta if you gotta stay sane for your kids. Nah, that's not good for their mental.
He's crazy. Kanye's
right, KKK crazy.
His new name is KKK Kanye Crazy. That nigga gonna have a cereal coming out. I got a feeling he's gonna have a cereal. I don't feel it. It's just I see it's gonna call Fruit Loops.
There is more to it than we're seeing, but he puts enough out on social media that we don't even want to see what else there is. We don't want to hear what else there is. We want him to be quiet. We want him to get himself together and be back with his children. But if it was me, you can't come around my kids.
Who made the freedom of speech? I know who made that amendment. Whoever made that amendment.
You can't be around my son for less than that. My son's father didn't even do all of that, and he still, his family can't see my son.
Damn.
Nope. And I may be doing my son a disservice to y'all, but I'm not. I'm keeping his mental sane. And I'm teaching him how to grow up to be a fucking responsible man and not to manipulate and fucking lie. Now,
but they lies could be good.
Kanye, no, I'm talking about that's my situation. I'm saying that I don't allow his father and his father's family to not be around him for less. Now, if he was acting like Kanye, absolutely not. Shut up, Kels. Absolutely not. Sure. Nope, you can't. No, what you need to be around my kids for? You never know what the fuck he might be telling them kids.
We talking about Willis?
No. I can keep them kids far away from him.
Shout out to the kids.
Yeah, keep away.
Listen, tomorrow we will be not on YouTube, but we'll be on IG Live tomorrow. Doing something different tomorrow. We will be on IG Live. So if you're on IG, please pull up and talk to us. We want to get to know why that motherfucker's not coming on YouTube. So we're gonna have an IG talk tomorrow. We'll have a conversation on IG Live, and shout out to everybody on YouTube that's pulling up because y'all been pulling up. And
yeah, we appreciate you guys.
We appreciate y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all motherfuckers subscribe to this shit. Subscribe to this shit, man.
Wow, he has many male influences. He's had he's had many male influences throughout his life. And I give thanks for those men. He sees them every fucking Saturday, or when they're checking up on him. And those are the people, those are his mentors. Jamie Hector. I don't want to say everybody's name, but it's many men that I make sure to keep in my son's life. So he has male influences, just not his father's influence. And, thank God for that. Yes, he is the one that I chose to have a kid with and to marry or whatever, but hey, it is what it is.
I think I want to talk tomorrow about white women and black men. I think I want to talk about Interracial Day tomorrow. Then
we got to talk about black women and white men.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp though. We're gonna talk about Shannon Sharp and.
But he's back doing the fucking electric slide. I don't think he want them white bitches no more.
No, that wasn't an electric slide. He was fucking like he was shitting on this.
That was the bow-legged slide or something. Like he was tumbling over. He was wobbling like a weeble.
Let me play that shit before we leave. You take shit and you try to hold. You trying to hold the shit, and Ice Spice gonna start slutting herself. You see Ice Spice?
No, I don't really pay attention to her.
Oh, okay. And then we're gonna talk about these terrorists tomorrow too. How about that?
Yeah, we could talk about that.
She want to find Shannon Sharp.
But yeah, Kels, he has many male influences, and I made sure that he does because my brother is not. My brother's in his own world, so he doesn't have the influence of my brother either. So I have to make sure that he has male influences in his life. And again, like I said, I get for them. They've been around since he was.
That's some good news. Megan's opening up a Popeyes, y'all. Megan's opening up a Popeyes. That's some good news, y'all. Hello? That's not good news?
Why? There's mad Popeyes around.
Well, Megan's opening up a Popeyes, though. Yeah.
But we don't need her to. There's a number of Popeyes around.
Yeah, but...
Why don't she open up a motherfucking AA clinic?
Okay, we're going to do that. We only want to... we're going to do that.
About to fall over.
It's closed. Maybe his pants are too tight. He can't do it correctly.
Instead of them fucking, while he was getting them hip replacements, he should have asked him to unbow his legs. He said, "Fix my hips, but break my legs."
He said, "Hurry up and get this shit over with. I got some white bitches waiting for me. I got some white pussy. I got some white tender pussy."
That nigga.
They looked at this nigga like, "Yeah, you gonna fuck a white bitch after this, right? You just." It looked like he trying to get his nuts out of his fucking bitch.
Like, there's not that much arm movement in electric slide.
Everybody electric slide and he thunderstorming.
Nigga having a fucking tornado.
The video 3 years old. That shit, nigga still doing it that way today.
Oh, this is 3 years old?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see why this had to come out right now. Stop pandering, bringing up old shit, pandering to black people now. No, sir. You made your bed, lie in that shit with them white sheets.
Maybe they made him feel funny after that. Maybe that's why he went to a white woman. They said, "Nigga, you ain't acting like you belong here, nigga. So you maybe need to go try out some other."
Who made him? What made him feel funny? The money. The money was funny.
That was the money funny.
The money was funny, so he went to.
Let me sum it up with this: when you with a white girl, you don't gotta act cool. You don't have to have swag when you have a white girl. Like you just act yourself. When you with a black woman, you gotta act all cool and swaggy, and you gotta act like you down and all of that shit. When you with a white girl.
Then you're not with a black woman that, like, then clearly you weren't yourself when you met the black woman. You were trying to be that way, and that's what attracted her.
Black women don't like uncool niggas. Black women.
Nobody's talking to him. I wouldn't talk to him because I know that that's not my cup of tea. And Kels, I know he probably wouldn't talk to me either because I'm a little black girl. But
black girls.
If you are acting like a swaggy guy and not the geek that you are, then that's what you're trying to attract. Bitches that like the swaggy guy. I mean, you be yourself and you attract whatever. The man doesn't like black women anymore. He got money and he does not like black women anymore.
I said you don't have to be you could be yourself around white women. You don't have to around black women. You got to.
You could be yourself around anybody.
You can. Black women.
You can. Yes, you can.
Black women, you got to be all swag. Yo, what's up, mama? Yo, hey.
That's not true. That is not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Yes, you do.
Nah, he was promoting his liquor brand at that time. That's why he's dressed at the party. You said that's why he's dressed at the party.
He was drinking liquor.
At the party. He loved black women. Just the white ones are easier. Okay.
I told you this. I just said this. You don't got
it's easier as far as to get in their pants.
You don't got to press a white
to deal with. Okay, because clearly they're not.
You don't have to
they try to take you for everything that you have and put you in jail.
You ain't got to open up a Ebonics book when you talk.
Black women, we might put our hands on you a little bit and then you can go your fucking way and just, we have children with you. You pay your child support or just stay the fuck away from us. White women, you take their phone, you try to take this shit back, they bruise up your thumb a little bit. Now they got to go to jail.
White women.
These ladies, he did whatever he did. And he thought that shit was cool because he had a little white woman that was, down for the gorilla fucking choking her. And this is what he gets. I don't feel bad and I will not be wasting my prayers.
Damn.
And regardless of how he's dressed, Kels, he shouldn't be dressed like that because he looks
white
funny.
Women.
And he is a weirdo. He's a sassy ass man. He probably got thongs on under that, a G-string.
Oh shit! Hold on.
He can't. What other kind of drawers does he have under those tight pants? I don't.
Maybe he got nothing on.
He don't have briefs on.
Maybe he's swinging.
Okay, that's gayer.
Nigga swinging. Nigga ready for action. Nigga, you gotta. When you got underwears on, nigga, you ain't ready for action.
You keep yelling that his kids are black. Who cares? His kids was black before he got money. Now he likes white women.
He doing public erasure.
He's just doing his part and getting reparation. Okay,
right,
that's what Kanye said too. But I mean, not when you're treating them like fucking queens. Well, in Shannon's case, princesses, because he likes them young.
Young
minor
girls.
So yeah. So you can keep telling me his kids is black all you want. His kids is black because he was fucking broke. He had money 32 years ago.
Now he ain't got money like he got money now. That nigga rich.
No, but did he have money 32 years ago?
White woman. Damn. Right, your son took your phone?
He had money 32 years ago, Kels.
He probably did.
Please.
We all have money. I mean, money, like, in the ambulance.
What?
Okay. The fuck? Granny, yeah.
All right. My goodness.
Anyway.
Sunshine, what are you over there doing?
Sunshine, shout out to Sunshine. Granny, you know we on IG tomorrow, Granny, by the way. So just I'm gonna put you up on game.
Oh, it is toy. Okay.
All right. So
that yeah. He can stay on the side that he chose.
White man, Shannon's white.
Black women are gonna clown him forever.
White.
Black men are gonna clown him forever.
If he was at a white party doing that shit like that, they would be loving him right now. Oh man,
yeah, he would fit right in.
Guys moving and grooving like the never before. God, the moves.
He wanted you to leave him alone. That's why.
IG tomorrow, Granny. We're not doing YouTube tomorrow.
He played in the NFL. His brother was okay. We're not talking about his brother. Not his brother. Did he have money?
We're just doing a show.
Oh my gosh! And what is his brother like? Does he like him? Is there more of Shannon?
His brother's not even in the spotlight. His brother was a good football. He's better than Shannon, but his brother's not out there in the spotlight. I don't know why. But maybe
because he's not doing stupid shit like Shannon.
Shannon won up.
He's not going live by mistake.
Shannon living
some man named Michelle.
Wu-Tang. Okay. So. Granny got Wu-Tang out here tomorrow. You fuck with Meth?
Ooh, nice.
You got Method Man pulling up? What's going on, yo? Follow you, God. Method Man, the RZA, the Jizza, old dirty bastard. Inspect the deck. Shannon Sharp.
Thank you, Granny. We appreciate everything that you do.
Yeah, we can have you. You put us
in. But Kels, we don't care about his brother. His brother's not out here doing bullshit like he's doing.
Yeah, he making me tired watching him do this shit. He gonna have me get up and do the lecture slide. He making bad people look bad, you know?
Nah, I don't. But that still doesn't mean anything. I don't have to do sports to know that or to figure that he only liked black cooch and it was okay to get black women pregnant when he was broke.
Damn.
So I wouldn't know what. I'm asking, did he have money 32 years ago?
Stay away.
32 years ago, where did he get money from? How long was he in the NFL? From when? When did he start getting NFL money?
I don't know, but as soon as you get NFL money, that pussy be flying. That white pussy be flying. Like
exactly, and that's where they begun. Right, exactly. Look at that. What was the that player that just went to the White House? Now he talking about Melania Trump is his type.
Yeah, he saw that white pussy. He saw that rich white pussy.
See, so she looks good and she's his type.
No
like, come on, y'all. These
nobody fixed my credit score.
But I just learned about Shannon Sharp. I guess this year. I guess I think I learned about him when him and Ocho Cinco started their podcast. I paid attention to him.
He and Snow Bunny's out. Increase your credit score.
When he did the I paid attention to him when he did the Cat Williams interview, and then like he still wasn't my cup of tea. Didn't really care too much about him. I still don't. So you say, so I know nothing unless
do me a favor. I want y'all to eat a snow bunny out and check your credit score the next day. Eat a snow bunny out and check your credit score the next day. Let me know if it go up a point or two. You gotta eat out real good.
Wow.
You gotta make it say Ming Dingle name.
Shannon don't eat pussy. He don't suck toes. He don't. He uses separate bathrooms, like on different wings of his house. Nigga, that's what he said.
I don't know what Shannon do in his house.
That he said that when he was on the pod with Ocho. That's how I know that he doesn't do these things. Who's a liar, Joanne or Joan? Miss Hennessy?
Hennessy! What you lying? We're lying about what?
Who's a liar?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Who lying, Shannon? Leave them snow bunnies alone.
Granny?
Am I lying about eating a snow bunny pussy? Get credit score go up?
Yeah, you fucking lying. Your fucking credit score gonna go down because they about to take you for everything that you have.
You go down on a snow bunny, your credit score go up. I'm telling you, try it.
Yeah, okay.
Try it, nigga. Try it. Get them W-2s, nigga. Them W-2s. Yeah. Go down. Get them. Go down with them.
Don't think so, Clem.
Take a snow bunny down, nigga. You want to be a player, nigga. Make sure you know.
Well, Kanye said a couple of things, but the one thing that really, really sticks out is when he get on, he leave you ask for a white girl. So
you take your money when I'm in need. She's a trifling. Oh, indeed. She's a gold digger. Go around, they go me.
But then he says she's a gold digger, but then says, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't fucking with a broke nigga.
This is a gold digger.
Yeah, thank you, Granny. Thank you. So, I have to make up for what I take away in his life, and I do. And, I get complimented on how he's growing up and my job of a single mother. And, it's what it is.
Out to the single mothers out there.
Yeah.
When they think. All right. Shout out to shout out to the Shannon Sharps.
Why?
Trying to get their groove back, nigga. You can't get your groove back, nigga.
No, there's no getting no groove back. He doesn't want his groove back. Look, I mean, that's 3 years ago, but he probably still dances the same. Just a little slower.
Shannon.
Mad arm movement for the electric slide. Look at how he kicked out. Like,
you need the electric chair. Nigga should kill that nigga for dancing like that. Nigga, kill that nigga. That nigga doing the fucking, I don't know. He doing the fucking, what that nigga? He doing the Urkel dance. I don't know what the fuck is that. That nigga looking like Urkel right now with Laura.
Right, like he looks hot. He looks sweaty. He looks like he might be a bit musty.
Everybody there musty. You can't do like slide and be musty. That's a lot of work going in that dance. It's like take a lot of effort.
Nah, nigga, he got on a long sleeve shirt, tight fucking pants. I know his sneakers are tight, like laced up, mad tight. He look like his shit is like he be choking his sneakers. Like, I hate people with sneakers with laces that be mad tight. He looks all wrong, from the bow legs on a grown ass man to just everything about him. The way he speaks, his nose, his lips.
Damn. You sound like Color Purple. God damn it, silly.
DMX said that about Drake.
Hate your lips. You're ugly. You're black. Want you. Go from around here. Dirty.
Well, it is what it is.
It is.
Yeah, take him for everything that he has, white girl. Let these other black guys learn a lesson from not having to experience this lesson. And you don't have to experience everything to learn a lesson. Just, take a page out of Shannon's book, out of Puffy's book, and who else? I mean, I don't know who else. But just take it out of their book and just don't do anything that they do.
Listen, man, just be careful around white people and women in general. They ulterior motives. So they all got something up their sleeve, like they got some type of.
No, we don't.
You can see the writing on. If you can't see the writing on the wall, then you're just a dickhead. All right.
What writing on the wall for all women?
For all women,
you're saying all women. So what's the writing on the wall?
If you could, when you're being gold digged, like if every day you taking her out and she's not offering no fucking money, like she just wants you to buy everything, and she's telling you that.
But that's what those kind of people do.
Let me put gold digger here. What you mean those kind of people? Yo?
Yeah, those wealthy ass men. That's what they do. They take these hoes out and buy them a bunch of Birkins and shoes and furs and all kind of stupid shit. That's what they do.
Okay, but
what do you want? They're going and getting bitches that don't have money. What do you want these women to buy them?
It's gold digger.
They got to use their money to give to the woman so the woman can buy them a gift.
Huh? Well, I mean, that's when you fuck with a bum bitch.
They all fuck with bum bitches though.
No,
that's why these hoes be wanting to take them to fucking court and take their money or get them locked up.
Then rich pussy with rich women with rich sweet pussy. That's why you fucking with these broke bitches with community pussy, and they get fucked through the whole. They get fucked around the pot. They get fucked on a seesaw, like on a Ferris wheel. They like on a Ferris wheel. They just landing pussy out. Niggas just hitting it up on a Ferris wheel. Yeah.
No. But I mean, I don't know. I guess if I don't know, but I don't believe that. But
salute.
No.
What?
Salute to who?
I don't know. So the niggas with the rich niggas. That's
no. You don't even know what the fuck to say.
These hoes take you for your money, man. Just listen, man. You fuck around, you get a bitch that gonna take you for your $100 million. You gonna live in a account with $10 in there. The bitch need to get her boobs done, her ass done,
and they go and get them done for them. They be the ones to put that in their minds.
Listen, don't let the bitch get your ass done, and you have to first to hit it. Like that's a problem, nigga. I got to be the first to test them butts out. Test them new butts out. Nigga, as soon as you get them band-aids off, I want that butt. Nigga, I want that fake butt.
Then they gonna be fucking leaking and funking up the fucking room.
All right. I want to break it in, nigga.
Yeah, you can't fucking bang because you might bust a fucking stitch. Next thing you know, you got fucking shit secreting out all over your walls and on your belly and shit. Ugh.
Cardi B never got a butt lift before. I got to represent for the Bronx. I know. I got to show some love to Cardi. Cardi never had a butt lift, right?
Never had what?
Cardi B. She never had a BBL, right?
She had ass shots, and she probably had a BBL after she got money, but she has ass shots.
Damn. Shot. I get that sound effect. It's Cardi, you ain't have shots, right? Cardi B, come up to the show. Let Vintage know.
What? She's natural?
She's natural. I think Cardi B is natural.
I think that you're fucking insane.
Cardi's natural. She's supportive. She's Spanish. She gets inherited. She inherited the
Spanish is the language. She's Hispanic or white Mexican.
Hispanic women have beautiful bodies. They grow up and they evolve into beautiful specimens, like body wise, like their bodies. It's crazy.
You really gotta be. How do you sleep at night?
Who me or her? Who me?
You.
I don't know. I don't know how I sleep. I don't know.
How do you sleep at night with the things that come out of your mouth?
With a pillow, the cover.
Because you can't be believing. I know you go after the show and be praying mad hard, like, Lord, I didn't. I didn't mean nothing that I was saying. I'm just trolling these people.
I stand on business.
No, you don't. Glam be going after the show. He get on his knees and he prays.
I don't pray. It's nothing to pray about. What am I praying?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You pray every time we get off this fucking show, and you say, God, you know, I don't really be meaning what I'm saying.
How much do you pray about them curses you be dropping on here?
I don't.
Granny, I need you to count them curses Vintage be dropping.
First of all, you curse more than I do.
Need you to find her at least $5 per curse.
No, because you curse more than I do. You tell me to stop cursing, and then next thing you know, you cursing.
I curse once every hour. I mean,
that's a lie.
Oh, them shit's in on the sentence. Like,
look what you just said. You just said shit.
All right, but that's one curse. I mean, but you probably said. I'm sure you cursed more than me this show. I'm crazy.
We need a curse meter, because.
See that.
Thank you.
Cal, help me out, Cal. Thank you. Thank you.
What? Granny just said that Glam curses more. Now you saying that I curse like a sailor. That's a lie.
Next show we have, I count the curses. Me and
Kels.
Next count, you count the curses. Me and Vintages. Let me know who cursed more on the show.
Kels, don't you always come in here picking on me. All right? You want me to cry, and that's not gonna happen.
Nah, come on.
$1 curse word. All right. So tomorrow we'll see.
$1 curse word. All right. All right. We're gonna do. All right, Granny. This is what we're gonna do. Listen, $1 curse word, right? Because you're gonna keep the count. No. Stop. We're gonna start May 1st. $1 curse word. The loser got to give you the money at the end of the month. Okay. So we got to keep count. Okay. You down? Mm-hmm. All right. Granny, that sound good? $1 curse word. Granny gonna keep the count.
At the end of the month, we give Granny the money.
Whoever got the most curses, the funds go to the Granny Foundation. Does that sound like a plan, Granny? You know, Granny counting these curses now. Damn.
Well, there goes one.
No, I said May 1st it starts. Thursday. Won't be cursing. I'm gonna have a Bible in my hand. Granny said, "Yep."
You having a Bible in your hand doesn't mean anything. No, I'll go back to the bit. Kels.
I went to the last show.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
He curses more than I do.
I was like, damn, Granny cursing a lot. I mean, damn, Vintage is cursing a lot. It's a lot of curses.
Yo, he be texting me. You got to stop cursing so much.
I did tell you.
You got to stop cursing so much. But I try, and then you curse, and then it just triggers.
I don't curse like you curse.
Yeah, you do.
That's the last episode, you cursed about 30 times in a minute. Like it was like,
yeah.
This motherfucker, fuck.
Oh, I don't even say the MF word. I don't say that.
Fuck. Like
I say bitch, fuck, and shit.
Yeah, but you say it in one sentence. Shit, you curse a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Did you?
No.
No. Fee, 5, 4, the fuck. Fuck me.
What?
Get it all out. Let me get it all out for May 1st. Let me get it all out. Grant, I gotta get it all out. All the curses out.
Don't get it out on the show.
Shit, man, damn the huh?
It's shit goddamn motherfucker.
Shit goddamn motherfucker.
Yes.
I'm gonna curse all the way to the first. Curse to the first. Grant, I'm cursing, baby.
We are on the road to cursing to the first.
Curse to the first. That's what we call it. Fuck shit. Bitch. I'm good. I got out my system. I ain't got the threats.
Well, I guess I'll have to leave you for after the show.
Hi. Hey, go. Come on. We're doing the show. They can see you. Come on.
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you.
Don't do that. Come on. Now you're playing games.
Hi, pretty. Nice to see you.
All right, now let me cover you because
Glim, you're such a hater.
Come on, I'm wrapping up. Relax.
So it's okay for her to come on the screen if you're wrapping up.
Get out of here.
You're a hater. Yeah, you know something? Keep sabotaging him. Keep making him those drinks with the umbrellas, and keep drying his shirts extra dry so they can be tight.
Yeah, read what Kel said. No.
Y'all was doing a show 2 weeks ago, and my family was around. They said, "Why that? You are stop lying, stop lying, Kels."
I don't know. I gotta put one there.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, man.
Why you didn't say something? Y'all gotta stop hating on me. What was that 2 weeks ago? What was we talking about?
I was trying to put one now, Granny.
We was probably talking about, like, dare I say it, Trump
with them fucking tariffs, man. Amazon gonna start charging us more now. We gotta fucking get packages. Niggas buying gifts and they more than the packages. They tariffs is more, the fee.
Yeah.
Damn gifts. Trump 100 days. Trump.
What baby was repeating the? Please don't even do me like that. He's just making shit up. He's just making stuff up right now.
That's sad, Kel.
What baby?
Damn. Damn, that's bad, bitch.
Because if that was the case, you would have said something that day. Don't play yourself, cause stop making stuff.
Jesus is on the main line. Tell him what you want. Well,
you would have said something, because nobody was not repeating the curses that I was saying.
I want to apologize for the vernacular that came out of her mouth on that show, and the kids was watching. We try to be a family-oriented show, and we do have to publicly apologize if the kid heard anything that was not.
Nah, you don't have to lie about that. But why didn't you mention it? I don't believe you. That's wild.
We don't want to lie. We don't want to curse. We just try to make
bring them up real quick.
Huh?
Bring them up real quick. Hurry up, Kels. We gotta go.
Bring them up. Oh, you want to pull up, Cal? Yeah, bring them on real quick. Okay, you gotta come on with sports time, man. What you talking about? Hold on.
And don't come up here with your H&M Wi-Fi.
And please, Cal, make sure your door closed and there's no noise in the background, please. I love you like cook food, nigga, but you know, sometimes you be having that door open.
Y'all had noise?
I mean silence. Oh.
Granny, he's not telling the truth.
You know what?
He's not telling the truth. She said, tell her.
I want the truth.
Jesus.
I do not believe y'all. Y'all crazy.
Tell them what you want. We don't curse. Shit, if you're watching this for the first time, please subscribe.
And if you're watching this for the first time, leave a comment and tell me if I curse a lot.
Leave a comment and just tell us if you are tired of the bullshit shows and this is the best thing you've seen since forever. You know.
Hurry up, Kels. Come on.
Let us know if your nipples got hard watching us. And
I don't want anybody's nipples getting hard watching us.
Ladies, let me know.
Not me. Oh, shout out to you, Granny.
Shout out, Granny. You better get your own, baby. You better.
That's right. Congratulations.
Better get your own, baby. Let's bring Kel up for the last minute. All right, Kel, what you got to speak your piece, brother. There's no noise in the background, man. The sound in the background. Here.
Listen, when I'm online, he's always around. Okay.
Hi.
All right. Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
She be cursing so much, right?
No.
And he's the one that repeats it. Him, right?
Let me hear Kurt.
Hold on, stay right here. When Glam is on the podcast, who curses the most? I'm standing right here. Who curses the most? Okay. Hello. God, y'all deaf. Hold on.
Hello.
Where you at?
He's repeating you.
I'm gonna say when Glam is no, it's a sir. It's a sir. They don't want to say. They don't want to bad Vinces. They want to.
Because it's not true.
It's true. It's true. No, I don't. I answer. I don't.
What they say? What did they just say?
Yeah, what is support?
You curse like a sailor. You just.
Cheryl did not say that.
Yeah, what is support? What is support?
It's okay, Vince. You know,
put Cheryl back on. Cheryl, you want to admit that we got to correct the problem. We got.
She don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. That's what it is. She's very
My feelings are not going to be hurt. Cheryl, do I curse a lot? Or do I curse more than or do I curse a lot?
You curse a lot. You curse every other word.
Right.
And when you're upset and when you get on a subject, oh my gosh. Oh my Lord.
That's probably like two. That's just like two things. If we talking about Trump or if we talking about Nikki.
We about the Trump tariffs, Cal, real quick.
Nikki on niggas. Yeah, well, don't forget the niggas. Don't forget all the niggas. Don't forget all the black men and the niggas you be.
Cal, talk about Trump. Cal, wait.
Huh?
About Trump first 100 days, yo. Talk about it.
No, I'm not.
No, he can come tomorrow with that.
I'm not.
Rating.
I don't want to trigger. Today's Tuesday. This is your show on Tuesday. I'm not gonna trigger anybody.
I need to
before
know
they go to before we go to bed. We're gonna leave it at that. But it's glad that hey, listen, he reached the 100 days. What could we say? He did some good things, not so perfect things that people may not like, but he's the president, just like any other president in their first 100
See, why
days.
you always go back to just like any other president? We're speaking about one person.
Why are you? This is what I'm saying. There goes the trigger right there. This is why I said I shouldn't have said anything. This is why I said it.
All right, so stop bringing people up. How do you think that
I'm just
from
I'm
a scale
saying
of 1 to 10?
How much is eggs in your area?
In the first 100 days?
Hold on. Glad ask me a question first.
Oh yeah,
answer
this question is easier.
So you said how I think about his first 100 days. I can't do the 1 to 10 with you right now. Hold on 1 second. But I think he have done a pretty good job. Nothing has fallen. Nobody has died. Nobody has lost a shoe. So I think all the Democrats. I don't know what the issue was. Really, I don't. People
this
all up
just said that nobody lost a shoe.
Yeah, literally, like nobody
people lost jobs. They lost more than shoes.
All right, let's talk about it. You want to talk about it? Okay, who lost the jobs? Let's go. Who lost the jobs? Ooh, that's what I'm saying. You just off the air.
Workers lost their jobs. Fucking people in the
hold on.
Can you stop it? Doge has cut ties with a lot of people. So don't do that.
Yes, Doge has cut a lot. Yes. For all good, right. Right. For things that we didn't even need. Let's be real. Let's be real. For things that we didn't need. Okay. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing in Guatemala and over here and over there? Boy, you see what I'm saying? He all up in my jam. He just yeah. I'm just saying. You asked a question how I think of him, and I don't say the country hasn't fallen. Like I said.
You need to get yourself.
Has it fallen? Something happened? Did I miss something?
It is falling. Okay.
Oh, I thought I missed something. It's vintage. Like I thought something happened. Like
missing a lot. Because
something happened. What happened? Something major happened. Like what happened to the country?
Granny, it's the healthcare workers. It's the feds. It's
listen. No, it can't be the healthcare workers. It can't be. Ain't no. You see, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. What y'all don't. This is what I'm saying. Y'all talking off the mouth. Y'all got to read a little bit more. You're just listening to media. You're not reading yourselves. Y'all listen to whatever the news is saying. Y'all got to pick stuff up and read. You got to read. And this is why I can't really debate and have a quiet, peaceful debate because nobody everybody's just on what you see on the media instead of reading on their own and digging. No, that's all y'all do. I can't go on that. You got to read it. This is why I come
your news from if you don't watch the news.
No. I don't get this is what I'm saying. I read. I don't look. I read.
What is it considered? What are you reading though?
Always reading. I'm always reading. I'm always reading. I don't look. I don't look.
Information from.
Reading is better than watching TV.
Where do you get your information
Reading
from?
is better than watching
the news or reading the news.
There is USA News, there's New York Post, there's USA News, there's New York Post, there's New York Daily News. There's still circulations around that you can read.
Yeah,
the CNN circulation is a lot of circulation. You just don't have it on paperback. You just gotta go in and look and read the extra. The extra that's there, not that what people saying on the news, and I'm watching them talk and blah. Because you know what? No.
It's better than somebody speaking to you.
No.
Regardless if it's coming from the Post social media or the Post website.
But that's the thing. People,
it doesn't matter.
People are gonna even with news reporter, they're gonna lean left or they're gonna lean. I don't want that. Yeah, you get to pick and choose. You get to pick and choose your reporter that you want to watch. I don't want that.
Yeah, that's why I watch different sources of news. I watch Fox
News. No. You wouldn't watch a reporter that is rooting for Trump. You wouldn't sit there and listen. You're not open to that because of the.
Nigga, I watch Trump news medias. Yes, I do. I watch the Trump news stations. The people that root for fucking Trump. I watch them. and I watch them to hear how stupid they sound.
No, you see, this is what I'm saying. This is why you shouldn't watch them. Right. This is why you shouldn't watch them because of your reasoning.
No, because I'm getting sources. You learn that in school. You get sources.
You think that they're stupid. That's what I'm saying. And it's not fair. It's never a fair game when it comes to debating. You know, so that's why I like to read. That's why I like to, give you articles or whatever the case may be. You know, it's just not me just talking out my ass. I'm not there to talk out my ass. And I never come into the argument. You know, I think it's pretty unfair because I don't hate nobody who are Democrats. You know, but on the other side, it's just the hate for Trump. You know, it's just going to be an argument all the time. It's never going to be. It's always personal and it's never political. So I can't really have the arguments. You know, the debate with y'all. The arguments, how much you hate him and how much that disgusts me and the orange ad and all this. It's never a political discussion.
Is it okay for him to just shut people up when there is questions that he doesn't want to answer? As far as reporters that he allows,
or he's got his own media now. Like he has the Fox, like his own social influencer. Like he has his own.
Well, it's a couple of channels. Own Fox News.
No. I'm not talking about the media. I'm talking about the actual when they're doing the press.
I think he created
his own shit because he doesn't want
press. He has his own.
Yeah, he doesn't want.
He wants something that's
a stupid question, and he says that he's not answering questions from certain people anymore.
Right, because he considers it. Yeah, of course, you have the choice to do that. He considers this whole. He has the choice to do that. What do you say? You may have the freedom to speak to ask the question, but he has the choice to not to ask the question.
That's wild. That's wild.
No, that's not why. I mean, think about it. Like I said, there's always people that lean to the left or lean to the right. So if you get, if somebody is leaning extreme to the left, he may not want to bother with him because of the question that's been asked, or maybe the question been answered already. You know, a lot of things it's so repetitive for him.
You're bugged out.
A lot of things.
He asked, so is it okay for him to deport U.S. citizens? Or deport indigenous people?
Who's doing that? This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Nobody's reading. Who's deporting U.S. citizens? Like, how does it sound? Who's deporting U.S. citizens? Who asked that question? Like,
Granny.
U.S. citizens? Who's deporting them?
Hells, are you serious?
Who's deporting U.S. citizen? U.S. citizen.
All right,
yeah, tell me. No, I'm asking. Who? Like U.S. citizen? Like,
if they are a citizen from getting their paperwork.
This is what I'm saying.
They were born here.
Who are deporting U.S. citizen? Are they going on vacation? Are you
not a citizen when you get your paperwork?
I was born a citizen.
I'm not talking about you.
So what are you talking about? When you get the paperwork? Do they not become U.S. citizens after they get their paperwork? Like who? Who are we talking about?
What do you mean, like who? People, nigga.
Yeah, like who? Who? Where is the news that they're deporting U.S. citizens?
People that's coming from other countries who do their paperwork.
U.S. citizens.
They are U.S. citizens now.
You'll have to be looking at the laws on that stage.
What you keep asking me who for? You want me to
because you're not telling me nothing. You're not telling me nothing solid. This is what I'm talking about. You're talking about U.S. citizens. Like what? Where is this? Where is this happening? Where is this happening? Where is this happening?
And their documentation saying that they are U.S. citizens now that he has deported. Are you saying that right now? The two judges.
Yeah, show me. You watch the news so much. You watch the news so much. Show me. If you watch the news so much, show me. Y'all just can't be talking like that. Y'all can't just be saying from hearsay. That's not good. You can't go around with that. You got to get your sources right. It doesn't even sound right coming out your mouth. Deporting U.S. citizens. It got to be more than that. Don't put a period at the end of that sentence. It got to be more than that. Deporting U.S. citizens it don't even equate. Deporting U.S. citizens coming out your mouth. How does that sound? Finish the sentence. It got to be more than
that. Are you crazy? That came out of the president's mouth.
It got to be more than what you're saying.
He called them. What he called the homebodies or the homegrowns, right? He called them the homegrowns.
I want the truth.
Okay.
Are you saying that he didn't say that? That he said that he's going to start deporting homegrowns to El fucking Salvador? Did he not say that?
Are they doing U.S. citizen? Are they doing U.S. citizen? U.S. citizen.
Do you know what a homegrown is?
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. You didn't hear what he's saying. It has to be more than what it is. He's just not going to throw people away. It don't work like that. It don't work. Immigration don't work like that. It don't work like that. Y'all gotta do more than this instead of just listening. This is what I'm saying. You can't even give me more. You talking about El Salvador? What about El Salvador? Tell me more. You're not giving me nothing. Nothing but skim milk. Skim milk. That's what you're giving me. Nothing. No sauce. No protein in it.
2%.
Skim milk. Right? You ain't gonna do this because you're not giving. This is why I don't like to watch TV. This is why I don't like to watch media. This is why I don't like to watch media. I said it in the beginning. This is where you get your news from. I said it in the beginning.
What they're doing to the
I
Smithsonian.
said it in the beginning. This is where you get your news from.
What they're doing to the Smithsonian.
We gotta read. We gotta read a little bit more.
With what's happening with the
We
Smithsonian?
gotta read. Ain't nothing happening. You're not even telling me nothing. What's happening? What have you seen? What have you read? What have you heard? What are you talking about El Salvador? Where is it? You talking? You just talking.
Where is what?
You talking? You gotta have some sauce. He is not doing that. He's not doing. That's not how immigration works. That's not how it works.
Well, the two judges that told him to bring that fucking man back. That doesn't exist. That man is not a citizen.
Who's not gonna fight? Who's not gonna fight? If I'm on the other side, I'm gonna fight for my citizenship too. But let's be real. Let's be real.
What?
The main thing is the criminals that were brought here. Can we handle that first instead of you singling out one person? Instead of you singling out one person?
Wait,
one person that tried it, he went away. What do you think we're doing deportation for? What are we doing deportation? Just to send people over back home? What are we doing it for?
Solely because your president doesn't like
just to send people back home.
Solely because your
send them back home, right?
Like certain classes of people.
That's what it is. That's not what it is. That's not what it is.
Yes, it is.
That's not what it is. That's not what it is.
He's taking away all of the civil rights shit.
He doesn't want nobody to know about fucking. That's not what it is.
Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman.
That's not what it is.
Black sports players.
Where are you getting your news? Where are you getting your news? Where are you getting your news?
Is now the fucking CEO or VP or some shit of the fucking
You don't know.
They are dismantling the fucking Smithsonian. They are taking away all of our fucking rights and all of our history. So please stop acting like the shit is not going.
Who's taking away the rights? Have your rights been taken away? What has happened to you right at this moment? No, talk to me. What has happened to you right after 100 days? After 100 days, what has happened to you? Nothing.
Just because things don't happen to me personally.
No. This is what I'm saying. I need your proof instead of you trying to single out one little El Salvadorian. Hold on. You try to bring up one. You try to bring up one El Salvadorian, right? You try to bring up one El Salvadorian.
What about the fucking students? What about the students that are protesting that he's fucking deporting? What about the people that's going in for their citizenship the day of? And he has immigration there, taking those people and locking them up and deporting them. Kel, stop it. What about the people whose kids they're taking, and when the parents come and get those fucking kids, they're deporting them? You stop doing that.
What about people that was killing? What about the people that was killing and raping ladies? What about the ones that were raping and killing them? What about the ones that were raping and killing? What about those?
It's like you was telling me, you was asking me who.
What about the ones that were doing that? So one bad apple messes up the whole bunch. I'm sorry. One bad apple's gonna mess up the whole bunch. Now you have criminals, and we can't wean them out.
No,
this is how we're gonna wean them out. This is how we're gonna wean them out.
Those criminals, and you leave everybody else the fuck alone. That's what.
But how? We gotta wean them out. We gotta wean them out. And unfortunately, everybody's gonna get touched. We're gonna make sure it's right.
That he can deport anybody. He can deport a U.S. citizen, and nobody, not even a judge, can tell him nothing.
No sense. It makes no sense.
That man did not.
It makes no sense. What you're saying makes no sense. You cannot deport a U.S. citizen.
What you believe?
I will bet you. I will come up with the story that they do not deport U.S. citizens. Those are the words that came out of your mouth. U.S. citizens they deporting U.S. citizens. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to dig and I'm going to dish and I'm going to make sure I bring it to you. I'm not going to just talk out my ass because you saying deporting U.S. citizens, the words don't even go together.
It doesn't, and that's why
it don't even go together. So that's what I'm saying. That makes no sense. This is why I said you have to. This is why you got to extend your promise. Look at what he put around the White House. Look at that. Look at what he put around the White House. Look at what he put around the White House.
The men that's bopping women over the heads. The men that's pushing people in the fucking train.
Yeah. You try and figure out. You try and figure out which one. You try and figure out which one. You try and figure out. You try and figure out which one. Try and figure out which immigrant. Try and figure out. Try and figure it out. You try and figure it out. All he's doing is deporting immigrants, and that's it. That's it. Okay. I ain't never seen no. Those are all criminals that he done. It's right around the White House. Did you see that today?
Did you see it? I'm looking at it right now. And who?
No, that was oldie. Yeah. All those criminals. We don't want those immigrants. You don't want them here, but we don't want them here. I don't want them here. I want my grandson safe. I want him safe. I want him safe. I want my grandson safe. I want that little boy. I want that little boy. I want that little boy safe. I want that little boy safe. That's how I feel. If you don't feel that way, that's cool. If you don't feel that way, that's cool. But I want my son safe. I want my grandson safe. How about that? I want him safe. Yeah, I want him safe. 100%. I want him safe. And I feel more comfortable if you do things the right way. I feel more comfortable if you do things the right way. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I don't have nothing against nobody, but do things the right way.
And you're entitled to feel the way you feel.
Do it the right way. Fill out your paperwork. Fill out your paperwork. Do what you got. Fill out your paperwork like everybody else for citizenship.
What about the ones that did do that?
I'm talking about the people
that did do that. What about the ones that's in fucking college that's protesting and he doesn't want anybody to have freedom of speech?
So let's continue. What are they exactly right? What are they protesting? What are they protesting? What are they protesting? What are they protesting?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. This is what I'm saying. This is what I am saying. You just can't talk.
Gotta go. Good night, you guys. Make sure y'all follow us.
Why are they protesting?
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Come on and subscribe, like, comment. Good night.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow on IG.
We're on Instagram. Good night, y'all.
IG tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Great show. Subscribe. Please subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow.
And come in and comment. You know, what are you guys for Trump or just whatever kind of topics that we have? But I'm interested to see our subscribers. What do you guys think? And I don't want to hear none of y'all MAGA people talking around the fucking question. If I ask if it's okay for him to fucking deport or arrest and deport protesters, what are they protesting? What fucking difference does it make? What difference does it make what anybody is fucking protesting? It's not okay. Don't tell me that he's only deporting fucking illegal immigrants and people that's doing a crime when that's not the case. He's going on campuses and arresting people. He has people that's waiting at fucking in immigration, people that's going to get sworn in. Before they fucking get sworn in, he's having them arrested. Y'all have to stop. And I don't care where the fuck you get your news from. Just get some kind of news. Good night.
See you tomorrow.